One thought about episode 3, only more questions. First off, I enjoyed episode 3. We didn't get a lot of answers to the mystery yet, but we do get more character development, which I did appreciate. The entire episode I thought was really solid, and yeah, I was really satisfied with what we had this Sunday, and let's get on with it. Let's delve deep into the episode. Both women are fully driven into the case, which seems to be more supernatural than not. The episode opens with a flashback where Evangeline goes to arrest Annie, who is giving birth in a birthing center for indigenous women. It's a very intense opening since the baby takes some time to start crying as the woman tries to save the newborn from dying. They manage to do so, and Evangeline takes Annie into custody. It also shows us that the mines give the people horrid conditions, and many indigenous residents have corrupted water and an increasing number of birds that end up with dead childs. Detective Hank Pryor, Peter's father, has disappeared and has been searching for Clark, the missing scientist. The woman, however, learned that he buried the lead and didn't report it. Detective Devers throws coffee in Hank's face, something that is completely justified. She tells him to do his job, and Navarro won't have it. She leaves upset. We also learn about what happened between Navarro and Danvers. They were investigating a murder-suicide. Danvers tells Peter that they tried to help a woman who kept being abused by her boyfriend but didn't report it. The detectives both knew how it was going to end for the girl, and she ended up dead, with the abuser having killed himself after he committed the crime. Navarro never forgave herself or Danvers because she thought they could have done more, but a flashback actually tells us that it didn't happen that way. It tells us also that the abuser was still alive when Danvers arrived at the scene. So why is Danvers lying to Peter? What is she covering up? Something tells me we don't know everything about that story. Peter later asks his father Hank about what happened to the detectives, but Hank doesn't answer. The law enforcement team interrogates a hairstylist known as Susan, who explained that she had set up Anne and Clark together. Susan says that Annie wanted to keep the relationship a secret, but she was unsure why. She also tells them that the symbol found on the bodies is a symbol that Annie has been dreaming about ever since she was a teenager. Navarro learned that Hank has always known about the Annie and Clark relationship, but refused to say anything because of his racist ways. She also learns that someone else called Oliver Tagak knew about the relationship, but he disappeared just before Annie died. Danvers and Navarro managed to track down Tagak, who lives in an indigenous camp. Tagak is extremely hostile to detectives who entered his home without a warrant, and they tell him that his team of scientists are dead. News he doesn't take well. The detectives then get a call from Lund, who is the sole surviving scientist aside from Clark. They leave the camp. Of course, all the others indigenous members of the camp, they're extremely wary of the detectives as they leave. Lund, who has both legs amputated, his face and fingers are completely black, almost completely black, and he is blind. At this point, can we put the man out of his misery, please? He does tell the girls two things. We woke her, and now she's out there on the ice. What does that mean? I have no idea. It really does sound like something supernatural happened. That's just my guess. It also seems like Navarro is connected in some way because she gets a warning from Lund firsthand. Lon sits up in the bed, something that seems almost impossible for him, and he tells her, Evangeline, your mother is waiting for you. She says hello. After the warning, Lon finally dies, thank God. Why is this important? Why is Evangeline's mother connected to the murders? I'm guessing we're gonna find out in the future episodes. In the final shot of the episode, we have the detective go through Annie's phone in what looks like an ice cave. She's screaming and calling out for help. How did Clark get Annie's phone, which was found in the RV in episode 2? Only more questions. Like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was great. An hour of television that progresses the story along and introduces us to more questions. Let me know what you thought about the episode down in comments below. See you next time.